Welcome back to Daytime. Did you know that May is Celiac Awareness Month? I didn't know, just found out today, and the Brewmaster's dinner, gluten-free Brewmaster's dinner, is going to be taking place this month. So we have people to talk to us all about it. We've got Lindsey Osborne, Sales and Events Manager at Craft Beer Market, as well as JF Cote, Executive Sous Chef, also at Craft Beer Market. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
So I love this. So you've taken sort of the Celiac Awareness Month and then created a meal and beers that can work for people who have celiac disease.
Absolutely, yeah, for sure. So basically what we did is those who are celiac or are gluten-free, they can't process gluten, which is one of the key proteins that's found in most rye, barley, and wheat. Obviously, barley is one of the 4 main ingredients of beer, meaning unfortunately, typically they can't drink beer. So what we've done this month is we partnered with the County Cider Company because most hard ciders are gluten-free.
And when you say hard cider, you mean with more alcohol in it?
Have alcohol in general versus just like the cider.
Plain old cider?
Yeah,
hey, sign me up. I'm okay
yeah,
with
this is the good kind for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. So these ones are made with.
Kinds you don't give your children.
Absolutely,
okay.
yeah. But I'm sure they would still taste good. Yeah. So the ones we brought here with us today are made of fermented apples. Some of them have fermented pear in them as well, or peach, different types of fruits. Yeah, so people who are celiac are free to drink these ones. So Chef is going to make one of the courses today, actually, that we have going on.
So this is a new thing, this dinner that you guys are throwing? Like, is it first, or you've done this regularly?
We do the dinners once a month, but in
lovely.
honor, yeah, because it's Celiac Awareness Month, we thought we'd do one that's more inclusive sort of thing, so that people who normally couldn't just go out and have what the regular menu is sort of thing without any changes, that they can enjoy this. And obviously, I feel like it's quite unfortunate that they can't drink beer regularly like the rest of us. I also brought a couple of other gluten-free beers that we have at the restaurant too that are available for them to drink.
So not only the drinks are gluten-free, but so is the meal.
Absolutely.
The whole menu, yeah.
Beautiful. So the entire menu. So is it sort of like a table d'hôte that you've created, or can they pick and choose on that?
No, it's course, and it's matched with, this time we pick ciders.
Nice.
To go a different cider for every single course.
Yeah.
Beautiful. And so what are we making?
So today we have marinated burrata cheese, which is a creamy Italian cheese, very similar to buffalo mozzarella.
Okay.
But it's called burrata. And we have, and it's served with prosciutto and roasted pear.
Beautiful. Are we going to make it?
Perfect,
Let's do
yeah.
it.
So first we have our thinly sliced prosciutto.
Okay.
Then I take our marinated burrata that we marinated in lemon zest, basil, and oregano and olive oil.
Overnight kind of thing?
No, just a quick marinade, just
really?
so the herb stays nice and fresh and it can pick up the true flavor.
Got it.
So go and lay this down.
You're kind of just blobbing it on?
Yeah,
That's something
absolutely.
I could totally do.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, my kitchen skills are not great, but I'm watching.
This dish is very rustic. It's definitely an easy execution. It's all about the great ingredients that are on the plate.
Beautiful.
Keep going. Yes.
Nice. And so this is this something that's going to be served cold?
Yes, absolutely.
And is this sort of the main course or the appetizer?
This is definitely the first course.
First course.
Yeah.
Got it.
That we're matching with our county peach
cider.
Beautiful.
I take a little bit of the marinade.
Okay.
And simply
I
around.
love how you guys always make that look pretty. Always so good at that.
Then we have a roasted pear that we did with butter, brown sugar, and thyme, and a little bit of red wine as well.
Okay.
They're still, they're not too cooked. They're just still al dente a little bit, but there's the nice roasting.
So they're kind of a little bit crunchy.
Absolutely, but the nice roasting, golden brown flavor in the outside.
Nice. So that goes on top.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a 4-course meal, and this is the first course that we're doing. Some of the other ones are, cooked more for sure.
Well, we definitely want to talk about what's coming up next, but let's start with this first course, and you can tell us what the rest of the menu is.
We got some beautiful garnishes. We got our local pea shoots.
Local pea shoots.
Yeah.
At Craft, we try to work with local producers as much as we possibly can. One of the producers that we work with quite frequently for our gluten-free things is actually Pete's Gluten-Free. They deliver fresh buns, bread, and we do the flatbreads with them as well, and they deliver it every week to us.
So even if just this specific occasion is all gluten-free, but if I walk in and say, okay, I'm gluten-free, there's stuff year-round that I can eat.
Yeah, the
so
menu
it's not just today.
Yeah, oh for sure. Yeah, the menu at Craft was done in a way that if things aren't gluten-free already, they can easily be made gluten-free. So all of our pastas, except for one, can all be done with gluten-free pasta. All of the flatbreads can be made gluten-free, and the burgers and the sandwiches can all be done on the gluten-free bread from Pete's Gluten-Free as well. Yeah.
So what did you just add on top of that?
There was the local pea shoots, and then after that there was some microgreens from Orleans Orleans Fresh Fruit in Ottawa.
Beautiful.
And then I got here this beautiful Vin Cote. In Italian means cooked wine, which is just red wine reduced with sugar, a little chili, a cinnamon stick.
Is that an orange in there?
Yeah, orange peel in there as well, which gives a nice je ne sais quoi to the dish a little bit.
I like that. So that you don't drink, you just...
Yeah, you could if you
Oh,
wanted
really?
to.
Okay,
Yeah,
well,
yeah,
hey.
and then you just come and drizzle a little bit around, a little bit on the prosciutto, and a little bit around, and then.
So would you call this like a salad?
It's definitely more about the prosciutto and the burrata, I think, in there. But
Beautiful.
if you wanted to add a little bit of olive oil, lemon, arugula, some Parmesan would totally do as a salad as well.
Incredible.
Very
Okay.
versatile. And then to finish, I got a little bit of fleur de sel, which is very, very good salt. Just a little bit to finish.
Just a tad on
Just
top.
a tad, because the prosciutto is already salty, but just to bring everything together.
The
And
flavors.
I like the floral flavor, just a cracker pepper on the end after, like this.
And so that's course number one.
Yeah, that's
Perfect,
course
yeah.
number one. Yeah.
Paired with
Beautiful.
the peach
That's it.
cider. Yeah.
Okay, so how do you know which is the peach cider?
This one's the peach cider. Yeah.
That one there. And so does that mean that it's really sweet? If it says peach cider, is it more sweet than, you know, a pear one or?
Not necessarily. It has a nice crispness to it as well. They're done in different ways, so it doesn't have to be overly sweet, because I feel like people tend to think that ciders are innately extremely sweet.
Yes.
Yeah. And that's why, like in this menu here, so we're doing 5 different ciders throughout the dinner. They're all different kinds of ciders too. It's not always the same one. So some of them are more acidic, you know, some of them are more tart. They're all different sort of thing and different flavors to them as well. So.
And
Beautiful.
this one we picked with this dish because we had the roasted flavor of the pear,
Yep.
and the cleanliness of the peach and the cider definitely balanced the both together. Yeah.
That sounds really good. All right, so we know what first course is.
Yeah.
Tell us about the others. Can you, or is it a secret?
They're all on the menu here right now.
Absolutely.
Let's go.
I know it, but I have to
Oh,
refresh my
go,
mind a
you-
little bit.
there you
Yeah.
do that, you do
yeah,
that.
yeah. First course is the marinated burrata and prosciutto.
Beautiful.
Second course we have pear tatin as well, which is like an upside down pear that's gonna go with Roquefort cheese. So definitely you're gonna need a cider that
Beautiful.
stands up to the Roquefort
Okay.
cheese on there. Third course, we got some Nashville style fried chicken. So for the gluten-free experience there, it's definitely fun to have something that normally you would not have, like fried chicken,
course.
because
Yeah.
it's yeah.
Wow.
And we have the fried chicken is going to be done with a rice flour.
Okay.
And then we have the cornbread that's going with it as well. So very classic there, but
Beautiful.
yeah, it's something that you really
And then
can't.
is there dessert?
Yeah, dessert is the burnt orange creme brulee.
Beautiful. All right, let's tell everybody, gluten-free Brewmaster's dinner. It takes place Tuesday, May 30th. So at the end of the month, you still have time. 6 to 8 p.m. You should reserve.
Yeah, to buy tickets online.
Tickets.
Yeah.
Buy tickets online.
Yep.
Craft Beer Market. This is at 975 Bank Street. Go to craftbeermarket.ca. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we are talking about comedy and yuck yuck. Stay with us.